So, how are you enjoying the KAKISTOCRACY? Stinky's KAKISTOCRACY is what this is. Okay? All right? It's been a complete disaster. I mean, all that you have to do is go from beginning to end and look at what this guy's trying to accomplish, you know? What what he's trying to okay, first of all, I'm back and I apologize guys. I got put in YouTube jail. Not not a big deal. I went away for 7 days, but in those 7 days I was able to put together a website and we have products coming like a shirt, this shirt, and the FU shirt that you all saw that you want. I'll be launching that in about I want to say a week to 10 days. We just got to get the product in, but I got a lot of cool stuff: mugs, uh, beer foozies, whatever they call them. All that stuff's coming. But anyway, yeah, I took that. Being that I had the time off, I was suspended for, I don't know, the bots got upset, something like that, you know, and they got offended, and I don't know. That came to that, and that was it, and that was that. Okay, so now let's talk about this guy's first 9 days because it's been an absolute disaster. I mean, he has tried to push through these people that are a disaster. They're a disaster. They're a disaster. And he talks about DEI hires, meritocracy. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? You mean to tell me, right, that Hegseth is qualified? Yeah, right. Right. What and here's the thing. Everything that I have told you guys, right, is coming to fruition. You know, I told you guys that we had to jam up his agenda in the courts, and we're doing that. And that all he is a shit talker. That's all he is. He has resolved absolutely nothing. Nothing. Except, okay, the agenda that they're trying to advance and right out in the open is the grift. The grift. That Project 2025 has nothing to do with making America great again. None of that shit. It's all a grift. It's an attempt at transfer of wealth. Right from the beginning, that's all it's been. That's all it's been. They wanted to raise the debt ceiling. Raise the debt ceiling. Are the conservatives listening to that? Why would you want to raise the debt ceiling? So these people can pillage our treasury. And that's what they're trying to do. I mean, to this moment, Musk is trying to get his hands on the treasury. You know? Because that Project 2025 is a scam. It's a scam. That's all it is. It's a scam. Everything that has to do with that Project 2025 is a grift and a scam. That's just like the immigrants that half of them aren't even criminals that they're deporting. Everybody gets a cut out of their deportation, and now he's talking about sending them to Guantanamo Bay. Guantanamo Bay. You know what that's for, right? It's a money grab. Him and that idiot Homan, all they've been doing is asking for money for that stupidity, you know? And it's already starting to have effect in this country. I mean, in a negative way. In a negative way. You know, my better half, right? She's like a contracts lawyer and shit like that, you know? And she was telling me because she really doesn't do politics. They have a company that repairs this a huge mega company that repairs every walk-in cooler that breaks. You know, I'm talking about they have contracts for the military, they have contracts for the NFL, they have contracts for Major League Baseball, they have contracts for like Dollar General stores, they have contracts for everything, everything. And the effect of this asshole has already started to take place. Here's why. Here's why. She is getting feedback, right? Because what she does, she draws up contracts for these people and this and that, but she gets feedback from, the vendors, all kinds of shit like that, right? And the technicians that go to do this work, they're freaking out, right? And in turn, they're freaking out the customers. You see? Because they're having to charge more and it's taking more time for them to get their shit fixed, and you're on a really serious timeline when you're fixing coolers, So what's going on is these companies that fix these things that they contract, they can't get out and do the work. They got 3 projects going. They don't have the crews to send out to do 3 projects. So instead of 3 projects, 1 project's getting done because the help has bailed. They bailed on them because they don't want to get deported. So you have legitimate workers getting shackled up and taken to their countries where they came from, getting arrested at workplaces, okay, which is bullshit. I mean, it's getting to the point where the people with the money, these people that hire these people, are starting to complain. Fuck you, okay? FAFO, you idiots. That's right, FAFO, okay? You deserve it. All these red states, man, you ain't got your now you ain't got your fucking potato pickers. You ain't got this. You ain't got that. They're all hiding. They're all hiding because, man, they're afraid they're going to go to your farm and arrest these people, man. It's disgusting. Yeah. I mean, because the MAGA white trash is not going to go pick potatoes for you. Nope. They're not going to go. They're not going to go and butcher the meat for you. No. They're not going to go and feed these animals for you. And you deserve it. You deserve it. Every one of those agricultural states went for this prick. Okay? So, FAFO down. FAFO. And it's not even FAFO at this point, because you knew what happened to you in 2018. You knew it. You knew it. You knew what happened to you in 2018, right? With that trade war and your soybeans and all that shit rotted in the fields, right? So yeah, like I say, to support this guy, right, you got to have a tinge of masochism going, because you're a glutton for pain, okay? Your shit rotted in the fields the last time he was here, right? So what do you do? Oh, let me vote for him again. How's that work? But please chime in. How's that working out for you? Now, not to mention, let's say that your farm is still moving along. I guarantee you that these people ain't getting much sleep these days. They're not getting much sleep these days. As thinking, man, is a raid going to be here next? Is a raid going to be here next? Are my employees going to walk out on me? Yeah. Remember when Stinky went to the agriculture areas in Iowa and all that shit, and you sat there and you kissed his ass? Because I remember that. And all he did was utter nonsense. And you all had questions for him. You all were asking him, hey, man, well, how are you going to resolve this? How are you going to resolve that? What are we going to do? What are we going to do about this? What are we going to do about that? And all that asshole could tell you, right, was drill, baby, drill. A slogan that Sarah Palin made in the 90s, okay? Or whatever, 2000, I don't know when that bitch ran. Yeah, in the 90s. A slogan. Okay, first of all, you have an utmost racist slogan, Make America Great Again, because George Wallace was the one that invented that one. And then Nixon ran with it, and now this asshole ran with it, okay? Make America Great Again. No, make America, an attempt to make America white again. No, no, but your racism is costing you now. Your racism and your stupidity is costing you now, okay? That's a fact. Because why else would you vote for this idiot? Like I told you guys, there's a through line here, and it's racism, okay? It's ignorant racism. And ignorant is the key word, okay? Ignorant is the key word because what I say, you would bite off your nose to spite your face. No, I don't think that's the case. You know what I think the case is, right? Is that you like them whips and chains. Yeah. You like the whips and chains. You like that little pow pow, you know? Yeah, you like that. You have to. You have to support this guy. You have to be a glutton for pain, okay? Yeah. Hey, ignorant racists, you know? So, you know, and just let me see if I can think of the timeline. Because, man, I missed a lot. I missed a lot while I was stuck in the Facebook jail, you know? I mean, not Facebook jail. No, YouTube jail, you know? But, hey, I ain't MAGA, right? I signed up for this, and I play, you know, you got to play by their terms or you're out, right? But, hey, whatever, we'll try to play by your terms, you know? It is what it is. The buck stops here, you know? I don't blame anybody else for shit that I did, you know? Like, that's stinky all the way, all the way. So, he comes out of the gate. Yeah, that's a horse race reference. He comes out of the gate saying that I'm going to name the Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of America. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? No, this is him trying to, you know, put his stamp on this shit as some kind of dictator, right? And he goes, oh, and then he goes, yeah. Well, now Google is calling it the Gulf of America. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? That one falls under of the who gives a shit, right? In the meantime, eggs, bacon, groceries. Remember that magic word? Groceries. What's up with that, Stinky? Huh? No. Like, Ben and them, by the way, Ben and them are starting to put more of his clips on. Because, man, you know, I told him, I go, look, man, get it from the horse's mouth. Put this idiot's clips on once in a while, you know? So they started up again. And, you know, so tries to make, you know, the Gulf of America, the Gulf of Mexico. Who gives a shit, right? The price of eggs. No, it's too hard. Ha! Fuck you, all right? And then I believe that he sent Stinkfinger, you know, the one that takes the blow and puts it on his mouth in public, you know, sent him and that bubblehead Charlie Kirk over to Greenland, right? They get some bums and they give them some MAGA hats and they offer them some food, and all of a sudden make Greenland great again. Again, nonsense. Absolute nonsense. It's bullshit. It's a distraction. It's a distraction. Period. Period. Distracting from all the regulations that these people are taking away in order to try to save a buck here, a buck there, a buck here, a buck there. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that because that has backfired spectacularly. You know? Yeah. We'll talk about the plane crash in a bit. We'll get to it, you know, because that was horrifying, right? Okay, because this guy has wet dreams, right? People have died, okay? All right? We'll get to that. And then, so you have this guy saying, no, I'm going to invade the Panama Canal. People from Panama told him, fuck you. I'm going to do tariffs on Mexico. Mexico told him, fuck you. Okay? I'm going to make Canada the 51st state. Canada told him, fuck you. All right? And here's the thing. Here's the thing. He has put up, and now it's put up or shut up. You see? And he's been told to shut up. Right? So it was all bullshit. Nonsense, right? Nonsense. In fact, we're here talking about it. That proves that proves, you know, it's I guess you have to kind of debunk stupid shit like that, you know? You got to debunk it. But it's a like Ben and them say, it's a weapon of mass distraction. And the distracting from, they fired a bunch of attorneys general, or excuse me, watchdogs, these watchdogs, inspector generals. Yeah. Fired a bunch of inspector generals. So they can have free, and the whole thing, that's part of this Project 2025 scam. And they didn't want you to see that. So he does it at midnight, right? Right after he gets that onion Hegseth, that weasel, that drunk weasel. He goes and he fires a bunch of inspector generals. Well, either you make up your mind. Either you want to save money or you don't. Those guys are in charge of fraud, of protecting us from fraud and abuse, you know? Yep. That's right. That's right. So, of course, you fire the person that oversees the business, right? Then they can rob it. That's why, you know? You know? That's what they consider demolishing the administrative state. No. They call that demolishing the administrative state. You know, taking the watchdogs and getting rid of them so they can steal everything with this massive transfer of wealth. So while he's telling you that we're gonna take over Greenland, we're gonna take over the Panama Canal, he ain't gonna do jack shit. It's nonsense. Nonsense. It's to send that peanut gallery that they call a press corps off on down rabbit holes, you know? Because that's a peanut gallery. They're stupid as hell. They don't report the news anymore. You know. There's these people that say, oh, well, he takes questions. He may take questions, right? But he doesn't answer them. And when he starts talking, he lies. So what you need to do, okay, this press corps, what you need to do is ask yourself, why do you want access to somebody that's going to lie to you? Lie to you. Why do you want access? I mean, when that idiot comes out on TV, right, the whole internet knows. So why don't you just report on what you see on TV and then report the truth? The truth. I mean, after that debacle of a press conference that he did where 65 people lost their lives, or 67, I'm not sure of the number, you know, but yeah, I don't want to let anybody's life go in vain. But anyway, after that debacle, that press corps, they walk off and they're texting feverishly, WTF, WTF, WTF. That was horrible. That was horrible. Of course it is. Of course it is. What do you expect from a functionally illiterate idiot, right? That has no empathy, is a narcissistic psychopath, for lack of a better term. You can't. That's what he is. And man, in our rallies, we said it. We said it. This is a narcissistic psychopath. A psychopath, they say that sociopath, right, is somebody that believes their own lies, et cetera, and they don't necessarily have to be deemed a psychopath. They say that a psychopath, right, has buried people, right? He's buried people already. Yeah. Ask the families of the January 6th police officers if he hasn't buried people. Ask the families who lost people from COVID. The rational ones, not the imbeciles, all right? This is a psychopath. A psychopath, period. Period. There's no other way to put it. We'll get to the plane crash in a minute, okay? Yeah. So after this, right? You want to run out your press secretary right away once you take office, because you want your agenda to be rolled out, right? Took her a week to come out and say something, and what she said was absolute garbage. Okay, all right. What's funny is she's not the first one to say this. I will never lie to you. That's a lie. That's a lie. So she went on to lie over and over and over again during that ridiculous utterance. We had the alleged freeze of all funds again of Medicaid and all that stuff. Again, that's an attempt at a money grab. Because they have to, what he has to do now? You know what's making him old, making him put all kinds of, what do you call that shit, bleach in it, in more bleach on those ridiculous caterpillars that he has above his eyes, right? Old man eyebrows, right? He's got to do this because those idiots that hang around down the street from my house, right? He owes them favors, those billionaires. He said, oh, no. Now you got to put up or shut up here. You owe us. You owe us, right? So something's got to pay for that 15%, for the drop in taxes. For them. Because has he said a thing? Has he done a thing that benefits you? Nope. And I doubt there's any billionaires watching this thing, But now, his whole deal with his junk drawer, right? His junk drawer, AKA cabinet, right? It's either settling scores, right? Or finding a way, it's either settling petty scores, right? Which is going to be a problem, that bent-nosed Indian, what's his name? Patel, right? That dude is just Looney Tunes. That, and that's an aggrieved, but I would, usually the people from Project 2025, they're usually bald, white, aggrieved. But you know what he has in common with them? Take a look at that face. Take a look at that nose. Take a look at those cross eyes that idiot has, right? Do you think that guy can go to a club and score? That guy has a face that not even a mother can love. And that's his whole deal. That's all these people's whole deal. They're aggrieved They're aggrieved. They've been shunned in life, you know, because they've been shunned. And just think about it. Think about it. Think about all these people. You think that they can go to polite society, not even semi-polite society. Do you think that those people can now, after associating themselves with stinky, do you think that they could even dabble in polite society? No, no. Everybody knows that that either they're con artists, they're in it for the grift, and some of them are just flat out pro Putin, like that Tulsi Gabbard. That Tulsi Gabbard. She's a dog, man. That lady's a dog. And here's the thing, you know, you get confirmed in her case. You get confirmed, and then you do the communist shit, right? Then in her case, right? But her, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They asked her, right? They asked her if Snowden was guilty, if Snowden was a traitor. She couldn't bring herself to say it. That right there should have been disqualifying. Right there. That's anti-American is what that is. And if anyone votes for her, they're pro-Putin, they're anti-American, they're pro-baby killing thug. That's what they are. That's what they are. Pathetic. Pathetic. Such a little man has such control over the orange shit bomb. You know? Yeah. That's right. It's awful. It's awful. I mean, seriously. You know, like I said, I think I said it in my last live. You get somebody really bad, right? That to try to get confirmed, and then you think, okay, this is as bad as it gets. The next person says, hey, dude, hold my beer. And then they're worse. They're worse. They're worse, you know? It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. So, I mean, like I told you guys right after the election, I go, here's what we have going for us. And only 10 days in, it's true, you know? They're stupid. They're incompetent. All they are is bootlickers. They're not going to be able to execute the stupidity the way that they do, you know? The way that they want to. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because they're so stupid. And look who this guy has as in-house counsel. Alina Habba. that one I said, yes. Yes. And Onion. Yes. Yes. You think that she is going to go up against her and Bondi are going to go up against some kind of ACLU lawyer and win a case? Yeah, no. I mean, because nobody worth their weight is going to work for this guy. It's all bootlickers and idiots and people trying to get something out of our treasury. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, no. But you know what it is? It's a repeat of the last place because everybody was freaking out because they said, no, this time the guardrails are off and blah, blah, blah. But the thing is that we already solved this one time back in the first term. We saw this. We saw exactly what's happening now. We saw it in the first term. Did it succeed? No. But again, the price of eggs. They're not going to deport me because I'm not a criminal. Fafo. Interest rates are going to come down? No. In fact, did you see what happened yesterday? They rolled out China rolled out that new website, that new app. They calling it the Trump crash. That's right. The Trump crash. The market lost more in one day than ever. How about that? So no, but Biden raised the price of eggs. Biden raised the price of gas. Has your gas gone down to $1.50 there, champ? No. Nope. And it ain't going to. Okay? Faffo. Faffo. Okay. Word on the street here is that he's gassed. He's gassed. He wants nothing to do with being president anymore. And of course, that's another. He painted his eyebrows and all that shit, and he's using bright makeup now because he's gassed and he looks like shit, you know. And the people around here are saying he has no desire to be president anymore because it requires work. And you see these presidents, right? When they start their term to when they end it. It looks like they're working there 8 years, and it looks like they've aged 25. And imagine him, a functionally illiterate idiot that's always tripping on uppers, right? And downers for that matter, right? Imagine him actually putting in the work. He'll drop dead. You know, he can't keep up with this. You know? Not to mention, he doesn't want to keep up with this. He thinks that, okay, now, my cabinet can go and do everything, and then I'll sit there and play golf during the day and party at night. That's what he wants to do. That's all he wants to do. He thinks he's some kind of playboy, right? When he's some crusty old shit bomb, okay? Okay? That smells, because he smells. That's another thing. I bet he smells worse than ever these days. Yep. Ain't no Old Spice can fix that old man scent. You know. I mean, that is a walking cadaver. You know. But hey, man, you're 80 years old, bro. You know. And now he's trying to be the president. Trying to. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. Like I told you guys, we're gonna keep on gumming up the system. If you want to give to any charity, right, and you have extra money, give to the ACLU, or give to a charity. Give to lawyers that are suing this motherfucker, you know, and jam them up. It's working. It's working. It's working. This guy. I remember Lippy. I call her Lippy, his press secretary, Lippy. Because I don't know what happened to her upper lip. It's not there, you know? She needs, I say, man, bitch, if I got to watch you for 4 years, I'll chip in for collagen for you, you know? Because your lip behooves me. You know what I'm saying? It does. It does. So, now, she is out here, unbelievable, unbelievable. She's out here talking about these executive orders. Oh, it's a mandate. Fuck you, it's a mandate. My ass. They take polls on all this stupidity, right? And that's just way underwater. Because, like I told you guys from the beginning, that stupidity is wildly unpopular. Wildly unpopular, what this asshole's trying to do. You know? People just want fucking normalcy, you know? You know, take your racist, ignorant shit back to the woods. You know what I'm saying? Who needs that shit? Who needs that stress? Man, fuck you with that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. And so, executive orders. Okay, it's almost like every day now, right? Past few days. Well, this executive order right here declares that transgenderism is not a thing. What the fuck? Transgenderism is woke, right? That's pathetic. That's pathetic. What they do is they give fodder. He gives fodder to Russia to make fun of him. That's all it is. That's all it is. Now, not only is it Russia, it's everybody now. You want to talk about make America powerful again? We are as weak as we've ever been. And it only took 10 days. Putin's jumping in his elevator boots. Yay! Yay! Look at this! I don't even have to fire a shot, and America's getting destroyed. Yeah. Yeah. Weapon of mass distraction. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. You know? That is a weapon of mass distraction. He rolls out another declaration. Oh, these declarations. Hey, you fucking some kind of dictator or something? You're a pissant, bro. You're a pissant is what you are. You're a functionally illiterate old man that smells. I don't care what you declare, brother. You know what I'm saying? Why should anybody care about what this asshole declares? You know? It's all bullshit. I'm telling you, this, he totally has stained the office of president, and he's turned this shit into a grift. He's still promoting janky shoes, janky flags, all kinds of janky shit. Him and that mail order bride of his, right? Smelania. Janky crypto. Yep. Yep. He's still promoting it. This is a bum. This dude's a bum, you know? And at every turn, you're full of shit. You're full of shit. Nonsense. At every turn, nonsense. Nonsense. Because the press is not going to do that. Press is not going to do that. And you see exactly what that press corps sees, you know? You don't need them. You don't need them because he wants them to tell you the story. Doesn't work that way anymore. Not with the internet. It just doesn't work that way, you know? So, the thing is here, you know, it's kind of hard to politicize, for me, to politicize that tragedy about the airplane crash. It's horrible. It's horrible, you know, but here's the thing, right? And here goes the racist, homophobic, misogynistic through line here, right? What does this prick do? He immediately politicizes it, okay? By saying that it was DEI hire? No. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Where's his FAA director? Where is he? Where is he? Why did he gut the FAA? Why did he gut it? Why did he gut it? Now, I run a gym here. One of the most prominent gyms in Palm Beach, you know. All these rich people and shit, right? I run a gym here, and I get pilots that go in there all the time, right? So this one pilot, he was flying when this tragedy happened, and I said, man, I'm not going to talk about this until I get his perspective, right? So he showed up at the gym today, and I said, hey, buddy, I don't want to say his name, but hey, buddy, what do you think happened there? And he goes, bro, he claims that it was the helicopter's fault, right? And there probably should have been two people. He said probably. He said probably. There should have been two people working there as opposed to one, right? But he says that if there's one person there, right, that they need to be on their P's and Q's. But then he said, look, one person working there really isn't going to cut it because it's a pressure situation every time, pressure. And he said he could see how errors could be made easier. You know, now, we're not going to get a straight story from the agency that he just gutted, because they're not going to make him look bad, you know? So we're not going to get a straight story from them, okay? That made him, that, yeah, you know, we're not going to, it's going to be hard. It's going to be like pulling teeth and great investigative reporting that's going to find out exactly what happened, you know? But to put it on the guy, that air travel control, that air traffic controller, he said, well, you know, he's in for a penny, he's in for a pound, you know? That when you go up in that tower and you take that, you're taking that responsibility, you know? And then you can't turn around and walk out, you lose your damn job, you know? But this is how, this again, this goes to that Project 2025, right? The scam, the grift. Because they gotta cut costs in order to pay for their tax cuts. Okay? Motherfuckers. They gotta cut costs in order to pay for the billionaires' tax cuts. Where do you think that money's going to come from? It's called a transfer of wealth. It happened already under his term before. The first term. You know what I'm saying? And look at what happened. Look at what, that psychopath, those people, right? You don't know. The stressors of working by yourself up in that tower may have caused this. And if that's the case, it's going to be hard to find out, you know? I mean, it's sad. It's sad, but again, when is it a novel concept to say about this guy, right, that he doesn't care whether you live or die? Hey, he has a track record for that. Whether it's COVID, January the 6th, you know, this is him. This is him. Okay? All right? Just like the other day, he's talking about that plane ride to Colombia, right? Where that prick shackled people that never committed a crime. And he tried to act tough and say that they folded. They didn't fold. That's what him and Hannity, that idiot, yeah, him, Hannity, and all those people are trying to propagate. No. Colombia just wanted their citizens treated like human beings. Okay? They wanted their citizens treated like human beings, so they told them, turn around, turn that shit around, that airplane, that military airplane, turn it around, and we'll go back and pick them up with dignity. So the Americans turned around and came back. Who got over on who? And then they told him, screw you. He goes, no. So he goes, no, I'm going to put a 25% tariff on you and stop the visas and this and that. And so he says, because he said that he got over on him. No. But here's the thing. He said, this is how he refers to these tariffs. I'll make you pay tariffs. They don't pay tariffs. And now that the market is messed up, because it's all about money here. You know how he says he could shoot somebody in Fifth Avenue and get away with it? Pretty much so can anybody else if they have enough money. Okay? Now you start messing with with these people's money, like he's done with this last catastrophe, with this last Trump crash, right? And things change a little bit. They start to these rich people start to sour on you. Yep, that's right. And that's what's developing here. And it's only been 10 days. Can you imagine It's only been 10 days. Can you imagine how gassed he's going to be a month from now? Just a month. Can you imagine how gassed he's going to be? I can't wait. I I can't wait. I can't wait. I want to be doing one of these things, right? Where he's talking shit, right? Because he's his own press secretary. Where he's talking shit and all of a sudden he goes, yeah, rippy to and falls over. That would be a mic drop moment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. And something like that's probably, I mean, he's literally propped up with dope. The junkie. Remember when they had a pill mill going out of the White House? Remember that? But y'all voted for him anyway. Y'all voted for him anyway. Oh, we could we can overlook all of that stuff, right? But he's gonna lower the price of eggs. How? 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 Drill, baby, drill? Yeah. No. They thought, well, you know, he was just kidding about this, kidding about that, kidding about this. Now it's time to put in the work. Okay? Time to put in the work. He ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. Government's a complicated thing. You need experts doing this work, you know? He's trying to buy out people to get bootlickers. No. 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 There's a lot of rich people who in their best interest is to see this thing rolling semi-smooth, you know? And now they made their donation to this asshole, right? And he's like, no, I'm kidding about this and that and this and that. Look at them now. They're nervous. They're nervous because he's going to fuck it up. But man, what did you expect? What did you expect from an individual that has bankrupted everything he's touched, including the United States of America one time? What did you expect? Did you think that all of a sudden he took some kind of online college and learned about finance? No, this is an idiot. This is an idiot. And now y'all are freaking out. Now y'all are freaking out because you are seeing the incompetence here now. The incompetence. The people that he hired. You weren't expecting that. You thought he was going to keep around legitimate people. Nope. Nope. So now the nervousness, the volatility starts, and guess what? You're fucked. And wait. I told you so. I told you. But you wouldn't. No, man, more than half the country told you. But no, let's donate to this guy so we can get over on the government. Only the chosen few. Only the chosen few. That's the word on the street here, man. You know? They come to the Breakers, right? The Breakers Hotel is a badass place, right? They come to the Breakers and they go to Mar-a-Lago, right, to eat this prick's brain, right, or give him a bribe, right? But they don't stay there. They don't stay at Mar-a-Lago because it's a shithole, all right? It's a low-rent Breakers. That's right. Hey, I live between both of the places, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anybody who's anybody goes to the Breakers, right? All of these idiot derelicts or somebody that wants a favor goes to that dump hole, you know? What can I say? Hey, I've been there. I sang backup at one of the weddings there because they begged me to, you know? But It's a shithole. You know, now that I think about it, I was in the crime. I was at the crime scene. I was at where the documents were. That's another thing. God damn, bro. That this fucking traitor. He voted for this traitor after he fucking stole classified documents, caused an insurrection, and y'all still voted for it because your eggs, your fucking eggs, right? Look at this now. Look at this now. Hey, man, if you want, look, if you want lower prices of eggs, I'm gonna tell you what to do. Get yourself some fucking chickens. Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? But eggs, eggs, eggs. Messing with your nose to spite your face. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a shit about eggs if this motherfucker goes away? If this thing goes away? Who cares? Who cares about eggs? You know what I'm saying? And if these idiots had been, damn, shit. I am not going to say that had they done a little research. You don't have to. You watch TV for 5 minutes when it comes to this prick. Zero redeeming qualities. He's an onion. He's dumb as shit. And now he's just a puppet. You know how they go like this with the string and the puppet. He's just a puppet now. He's trying to settle scores, right, with Patel and all those idiots. And good, entertain yourself. That's not going to work. In this country, it's very hard to lock somebody up that hasn't committed a crime, you know. So, and to say that the January 6 people, the commission committed a crime, no. They held his ass accountable. What they should have done, but oh God, let me not talk about that again. They should have snatched him up January the 21st. Snatched him up and let the chips fall where they may. America would have forgotten about that prick. But no. It's the only regret I have with the Biden White House. That's right. But, you know, here's the thing. That's where Mitch McConnell's a fucking prick too. Because that guy, Merrick Garland, should be on the Supreme Court. Well, not anymore. His I don't know if he's senile or I don't know. But they stole that seat from him. That Supreme Court seat. You know? Shit, he would have made the Supreme Court, he would have gone away. Voted, and his vote would have been for us. You know? So I would have needed that clown for. But anyway. It's that was that, you know, that's the only regret I have with the Biden White House. You know? He did good things. I mean, he had passed an infrastructure bill. Man, one of these streets right down the, man, really nice roads that they put together when he was in office, you know. And no, all is it now? You have a do nothing shit talker now. You asked for it. You asked for a do nothing shit talker, and you got it. Okay? Not to mention, he's too stupid. This dude is too. I mean, flat out stupid. I mean, but no, man, I don't get it. I don't get it. Look at him. Look at that sack of tumbleweed on top of his head. Look at the way this clown paints his face. Clown face paint. Sometimes he looks like he's been gnawing on a powdered donut. and his eyes lately from the dope, right? He has one of them in left field and the other one's eating shit, you know? But you asked for that embarrassment. But I'm glad that I have this right here. So that way I can tell the rest of the world, because I have people from all over the world, that I ain't with this program. I'm with you all, you know? Yeah. And so are my people. The people in this community, we agree wholeheartedly with what the world thinks about that embarrassment. that psychopath. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he is. He's a psychopath. Full on. You know? And it's only we're only on day 10. We're only on day 10. That's why I say laugh at it. Laugh at it. Laugh at it, because when push comes to shove, right? They're gonna fail. They're gonna fail. Look at that. Look at that spending. That spending freeze. They about ripped them out. They about ripped them out of the Oval Office. You know, with these fucking declarations and all this stupid shit, throwing the Medicaid portals into fucking shambles. Yeah, right, right. Fuck is wrong with you, right? No, and you notice how with these orders, right? Here we declare this too woke, this too woke, this too woke. Tell that to the families of the people that just died. Okay? All right? Is being alive too woke? That's a pretty good question. Is being alive, actually, is being alive woke for you assholes? Yeah, you know, these miserable motherfuckers, right? You know, unless it happens to them, the hell with you, you know? That's all he has left. Aggrieved, nasty, vile, ignorant shitheads, you know? That's right. It's true. It's true. Zero compassion. Look at those videos I put out lately. Now, let me tell you. Let me ask you a question. You see these people that get drunk, they get belligerent, and then when they get drunk, it's truth serum. Because I worked at one of the most popular bars here I was bar manager for 25 years, right? The truth has this tendency to come out when you drink, right? And these belligerent, racist scumbags, they get drunk and they get arrested. They get themselves arrested, right? Those videos are hilarious, by the way. I just feel bad for law enforcement, you know? But those videos are hilarious. Hey, you black mother, you, yeah. And then they fire out. Trump's coming back. Trump's coming back! Yeah, right? Okay. In the name of belligerence and ignorance, they mention him. In that moment, you're ignorant, you're belligerent, because you went past the truth stage, you know? But then a truth comes out. Trump 24, Trump 24. Go back to my channel and look it up. Look it up. They all, Trump's coming back. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Huh? That he's gonna kick ass and take names? Yeah, right. Right. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Now, that same instance, drunk and belligerent. Have you ever heard anybody say, but Joe Biden's the president, Joe Biden's coming back? No. He's a decent, good man. That's what Joe Biden was, you know? That's right. Yeah. No, their belligerence has no place for decency. None. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. They make fools of themselves, and then they shout his name out. I love it. I scouring the internet to bring you the MAGA trash, right? And you can bet your bottom dollar, your bottom dollar, that there's going to be more of that. And I'm going to be there to make fun of it, laugh at it, call it out, you know? You guys, just, I would even say hang in there, right? But it's not. It's not a matter of hanging in there. It's just watch the spectacle, because that's what that guy is. He's a spectacle. He's a spectacle. A shit talker. But, you know, things that you do have to watch, that you should keep an eye on, right? And call out is the firing of the IGs, this guy Musk wanting to get his hands in the treasury. He's been wanting to get in it from the beginning. From the beginning with that, why don't you raise the debt ceiling? This thing's going to explode if he keeps on cutting taxes for these people. Those people need to pay more. They pay more. I put out a little monopoly board, right? Bezos pays 0 in taxes. That another thing with Bezos and them, right? Told them that, look, you give me money, and I'll get the labor relations board. Now, where do you, all these idiot union workers for Trump, where do you go to complain when they make you work 18 hours a day? Huh? Where are you going to go complain now? You dumb motherfuckers. Where are you going to go complain? Hmm? Where are you going to go complain when you getting paid exactly what the immigrant Mexican next to you is getting paid? Huh? Huh? Where are you going to go complain? Huh? That's something that Musk wanted. That's something that Bezos wanted, you know? Kill the unions. That's all part of fascism. Kill the unions, you know? And yet you idiots voted for him. What is wrong? What is wrong with you? Yeah, man. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, hey, let me tell you a story. I went to the club the other day, right? You know? And, but Carousel Club down in Gulfstream Park. Badass place, right? I'm talking to this bartender. And nowadays, man, it's real cool. You go, you ask for the drink, right? Tap your card, bam. Paid. No, dealing with money, anything like that, if you have a card, right? Man, I got a double Johnny Walker, right? $36. Hey, Stinky, when are you gonna lower the price of Johnny Walker, man? Come on, bro. See, no, none of that. All of those promises were in order for him to stay. He was desperate. He's a desperate man, you know? I don't blame him, but you're the sucker. I don't blame him for making you a sucker, you know? He's just trying to stay out of jail. Everybody does their best to stay out of jail, right? He's a goddamn criminal, though. Lock, stock, and barrel. Lock, stock, and barrel. Wanna be Gambino, you know? That's all it is. That's all it is. With his janky ass scams and shit, you know? He's been selling ketchup for decades, trying to sell ketchup on TV, some kind of pitchman. Fucking low rent Billy Mays, you know? Or should I say Vince from ShamWow? Because Vince was a junkie. Okay? Yeah, low rent Vince from ShamWow is what this guy is. But I tell you what, to MAGA, he would sell them an igloo on Miami Beach. And they would buy it. They would pay, what do they call that? They would pay market cost. Full price. Full price for your igloo. In Miami Beach. Yeah, that's right. That's right, because y'all suckers. And again, the through line. The through line, what's the through line? Racism and ignorance. That's right. All for the name of racist, because he's one of us. That's right. Right. I got news for you guys. He ain't no good old boy. He thinks you're garbage. That's right. That's right. I mean, period. You know, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. Now, as far as Russia is concerned, right? They're getting their asses handed to them. They're getting their asses kicked by Ukraine. By Ukraine, right? And he thinks, now, he's already been told, Stinky's already been told to go fuck himself by NATO, right? it doesn't matter if this guy pulls out of NATO. I don't think so. The rest of the world is just going to nut up and finish you off. That's right, bots. Because we have, right now, your little buddy, that 5'0" idiot, Putin, right? Yeah. We have our foot on his neck, right? Right now, yeah. And you think that stirring up NATO is going to let you walk into Ukraine? I got news for you. No. Y'all can keep on type away for your porridge. Type away for your porridge, and just while y'all are typing today, just look out the window. Look at that dilapidated shithole they call Russia. It sucks to be you. By the way, that's another thing. Where's the C-140 or whatever, the military plane to take a bunch of bent-nosed mobsters in New York over back to Russia? Huh? I say we gonna deport. I say deport them all. Deport the Russians. Of course not. He's not gonna do that. This guy has pictures of Stinky taking a Cleveland steamer. All right? Yeah. Google it. Yeah, that's right. I guarantee you this guy has to have pictures of somebody doing a Cleveland steamer on this guy. That's right. So we've run well past the hour that I wanted to dedicate to this. And listen, this shirt right here, the shirt that my superstar model is the one with the thumbs up, and F you and F the people that voted for him, right? All that's coming. Foozies is coming. What they call that? The stuff that the things that you put beer in, yeah, to keep it cold. That, and I'm gonna have some mugs. But like I said, I don't want to give you the domain yet because the products are being produced. So anyway, when I do, I promise you I'm gonna get all this stuff out to y'all for cheap. I'm gonna do it as cheap as possible. And a percentage of the profits are going to go to Ukraine Aid, ACLU, anything to jam this guy up, So by buying one of these t-shirts and stuff like that, right, you'll be helping a cause. You'll be helping a cause, and you'll get yourself a cool shirt, Tell these idiots, look, fuck you, man. Look at what you've done. So anyway, guys, I just want to tell you guys, hang in there. We're going to be fine. Can't you tell? We're going to be fine. So hang in there. We got this. And I'll see you next time. I'm going to crank out some more videos. I got some funny, some good stuff. I'll see you down on the channel, right? I love you guys. Peace and resist. We got this. Take care. Love you. Bye.